Welcome to Alaska Gateway School District's short video series on creating lesson plans in Classbright. In this short video, I'm going to show you how to attach a resource to a lesson plan. Sometimes when we make lesson plans ahead of time, whether it's far in advance or even next week, we might have some materials in mind that we want to remember to use with them. And in that respect, Classbright is kind of a digital filing system for those kinds of things. Many of us nowadays keep resources that we've either created ourselves or found on the internet in digital format, and it's really easy with Classbright to attach those to a lesson plan. So what I'm going to show you how to do today is attach a digital resource to a lesson plan. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into a plan that I've already created in my 3rd, 4th, and 5th grade math class. So I go there to my plans and I go to my order of operations plan, which is where I want to put it. This is a plan that I have not finished yet. I'm still building it for the week. So I click on my order of operations, and here's my plan basically for the week. I have plans dropped in most days. I have standards attached to it, but I would also like to attach a worksheet to this that I'd particularly like to remember to use with it. So what I do to do that is I make sure I'm on my right day. I'm on Monday, and I go to my selector button. You recall this is where we go when we want to add things like standards to our lesson plans. That's where I went when I had to add my standards, but I'm also going to go there to add a resource. So when I hit selector, I come back to this menu and it brings me right to course standards, but this time I want to attach one of my own resources to this lesson. So I click the resource tab and I click on this button over here, add a new resource. And I'm going to call this associative property worksheet. One of the benefits of this is that later on, if I want to go back and use this lesson again, I have my resources already with it. And if I want to share my lesson with another teacher, they can get my whole lesson plus any resources that I use. And I can write a description in here if I want to. The grades are already pre-selected because these are the grades that are selected to be attached to this course. I choose the content area. This is not an Alaska GLE. Remember, these are new Alaska standards in math. And then right down here, I choose file. Now, Classbright does have a file maximum size. Like I can't really put up much in the way of video or things like that because that's not a whole lot of space, but it handles decent sized PDF files pretty easily. So I choose my file, and from my computer I'm going to grab this associative property worksheet that I've got that I want to attach. And so I click Save Changes, and there's my worksheet. So now when I go back to the plan, I see that I've got this associative property worksheet attached to it, and right here it shows the file. And I want to make sure and check Monday because I'd like to use this on Monday. So when I come into the plan this way later on and I look at it from this view, and if I click this button right here, the icon, it shows me my worksheet that I uploaded to the system, and I can download that. I can print it off for my students, which is what I want to do with it. But the nice thing is that now that's there as a part of this plan, so that if I go back to this plan next year or 2 years down the road, my resource, my good resource that goes with these things is still attached. That's not something I'm going to have to recreate again in the future, or hunt down and look for a new one or one similar to it. So it's this nice, neat digital filing system that kind of keeps your resources where you want them to be. And that's how you attach a resource in Classbright.